Today, I want us to get into a little science. I want us to talk about rewiring our brain, the way we are wired, the way we are programmed, and how when we do this, we could actually become better leaders. We actually become better humans, if you ask me. Because yes, the way you are can be rewired. We can rewire the way our brains are. And if you're wondering, why does this even matter to leadership? Here's why. The way that we think and the way that we react, oftentimes it's on autopilot. Our old habits, our limiting beliefs, our biases, they're all running the show. And if we want to become intentional, empathetic, powerful leaders, we have to start with our brain. This has been a topic that I have been obsessed with lately, mainly because I know that I have done this for me. I have been working on myself for some time, and I remember in the beginning when I felt the difference, and then people also told me they saw the difference, and now I'm diving even deeper into what that means to rewire our brains, right? So neuroplasticity is like our brain's ability to change and adapt. This means that no matter where you're starting from, you can reshape how you think, feel, and act as a leader. And this is the most powerful stuff. As Dr. Joe Dispenza says, if you want a new outcome, you have to break the habit of being yourself and reinvent a new self. So what does that even look like for you, right? I want you to think, if you're running on old patterns, if you're showing up every day the same way, responding the same way, reacting the same way, you're reinforcing those pathways. You're reinforcing those neural pathways. But if you start practicing new ways of thinking, new ways of behaving, new ways of responding, you're literally changing and creating new neural pathways. And for me, one of the easiest ways to do this was for me to get out of my own comfort zone. So what does that even mean? For me, it was getting around new people. So I joined groups. I went on retreats. I got a coach. And most importantly, I started questioning every single thing I believed, every single thing I thought, every single thing I said. Like, why am I thinking this way? Why am I responding this way? Why do I feel so triggered by this? Why? I started questioning everything I believed, everything I thought, every way I reacted. And it really helped open up my mind and start from a place of curiosity. And really, that's where I stopped not only judging others, but that's where I stopped judging myself. One of the biggest ways to start rewiring is through gratitude. Oh my God, it's through gratitude. It might sound simple, but the research shows that practicing gratitude actually strengthens the neural pathways associated with positivity and resilience. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. This is one of the things I started doing early on and will always work no matter what, is to start with these 3 things every single morning. This is what I want you to do. I want you, and whether it be you're in a difficult situation at work, whether you have a problem on your team, a problem with your boss, a problem in your organization, I want you to do this. I want you to start off every single day writing down one thing you're grateful for, one person you are grateful for, and one place you are grateful for. So a thing could be, I'm grateful for the beautiful tree outside of my house. A person could be, I'm grateful for one of your children, your child, a parent, a spouse, whatever that is. And then one thing, one person, and one place. The place could be your home. The place could be a place that you vacation to. It could be anything. And so I want you to do this every day for the next 30 days. But every day it has to be something different. Every day it has to be something and someone and someplace different. And some days it's just the sheets on your bed, right? Maybe it's not something big. Maybe it is. And so when I first started doing this, I would really look for the people that were annoying me or bothering me. And I would say, okay, what am I grateful for about this person? And it really helped lighten me up. It made me feel lighter, and it helped all of my relationships, not my relationship only with that individual. It helped all of my relationships. So I want you to start off with that. You want to start rewiring your neural pathways. You want to become the highest version of yourself. We are starting with gratitude. So when you're grateful, your brain produces dopamine. Right? And so we know what dopamine does to us. Dopamine is that hit that we get whenever we are super happy, whenever it really gives us those happy chemicals, right? It really shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance, from stress to solutions. So you're really going to start rewiring your brain with your gratitude practice every single day. And not just the big things, right? We want to also focus on the little wins and the little things. It's rewiring your brain to notice the good, breaking those old patterns and creating new ones. We all have these mental ruts, right? These automatic ways that we respond to stress, to conflict. Maybe your go-to defense mechanism. Maybe it's avoidance. Maybe it's defensiveness, right? What is it? But every time you react in this old way, you're depending on that neuro groove, right? So now it's time to interrupt it and start a new one. The next time you catch yourself really falling into that habit, reacting the same way, I want you to pause. I want you to take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this reaction serving me as a leader? Just that pause alone will give your brain a moment to really think, and you will cut that neural pathway right there. You're taking yourself out of automatic mode. Here's where you can really take it further though, right? I want you to spend 5 minutes every morning visualizing the leader you want to be. Picture yourself handling challenges with calm, with ease, inspiring your team, leading with confidence. The more that you can vividly really imagine yourself doing these things, the stronger that neural pathway becomes. And if all of this seems silly to you, I want you to just try it. That science, this is all science backed, right? This is all science based. Athletes use it. Like when athletes are like in the zone, that's what they do, right? It's time for you to improve your performance the same way they do. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something that's vividly imagined or something that is real. This is, again, look it up, science-backed. So you're literally priming yourself to be that leader when you take those 5 minutes to visualize that. Look, we can't always control the circumstances, right? But we can control how we show up. it starts with our thoughts. It starts with our beliefs, and it starts with how you train your brain or don't train your brain. So let's start rewiring it today. The leader you want to become is within your reach. Try these little practices, right? I'm not asking for much. 5 minutes in the morning to visualize who you want to become, and take a few minutes to write down the things you are grateful for, the thing, the person, and the place. Don't forget to reach out to me and let me know how this is working for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If today's episode resonated with you, be sure to follow and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to connect with me on socials at Coach Jessica Rivera, or you can find me on LinkedIn. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to keep this conversation going. Don't forget to step into your power, communicate with intention, and lead unapologetically. Signing off until next time. Sending you love and strength, your coach, Jess.